Another th another new thing which I really like are the Gorons. They're pretty neat. I like how they react. And here's some of that distance text data pack in action. It can get annoying if you keep talking to them, but fortunately they don't spam the same thing when you're just near them. They only say it once, unless you get near them again. All the Gorons work the same. They are curled up, unless you get near them, in which case they talk to you. And coming up right here, we got a moving Goron. This guy is in the moving files of the data pack, and yeah, he just follows a nice little line. Don't know if he causes damage quite yet. Yeah, I need to make him deal damage to you if you run into him. And there you see the bomb explode. You can now talk to him. He tried to roll a bomb flower down to the rocks. In Goron City, we have the door actually able to work. We play the song and it plays the thing. I gotta talk loud so I don't get copyright or something. Yeah, and we have Darunia, which he is not activated because we haven't gotten to a certain part of the story, and we technically shouldn't have the Zelda's Lullaby yet. However, we can convince him. We convinced him. Now he will talk to us. So he gets mad at us, just like in the game. And I'm not sure if we can do it quite yet. Technically, you'd go to Saria now and learn Saria's song. But since we already have it, we can just play it right now. And you know what? I don't even care. I don't get monetized anyways or whatever. Oh god, that's not... Oh shoot. It played it twice for some reason. Blah, yeah. Oh, never mind. It's fixed now. Oh yeah, I can't get copyright if I made my own song. Haha. So nice. He does a cool little dance. And he's on fire. I actually had a lot of fun making this. It was fun to watch him jump around. What a nice tune. After we finish talking to him, he now gives us the Goron bracelet, which means we can now pick up bombs. I don't know if I've actually shown this yet, but it's really neat. They throw perfectly, no matter where you're at. I really like it. But yeah, there's two different types of bombs. The ones that you see where you have the bomb bag and you can throw them, and then the ones where you can actually just pick them up. Also, here's Kokiri Forest. We won't go over there since we already have the song. But yeah, a lot of the story in Goron City is basically finished, and it's really cool. So let's go ahead and actually blow up the thing that's down here. Blows up the thing, and now we can enter. Alright. Dodongo's Cavern. What a thing. Right off the bat, you can see the Beamos. It's so cool. And not only that, but look at that. I don't know if you've seen the other video where I had working Beamos before. It was very old. But now, it actually shoots you. It aims. It's not just like a area of effect type looking thing. As you can see, it keeps giving us wither every now and then. Only if we get hit. And yeah, it's so cool. We can throw a bomb at it, and it'll blow up. Amazing. Oh yeah, the platforms also work correctly now. And yeah, it's crazy. We already saw at the entrance of Dodongo's Cavern, but let's go ahead and blow up another wall. Doesn't quite blow up the whole thing if you're not careful, but I'm okay with that. And this room. This room was not quite the problem, but it is finished now, unlike it used to be. But what really is the big thing here is this room right here. This room haunted me for so long. This dates all the way back into the Xbox world of this game. Like when I was trying to make this game in the Xbox world, I had this made. This was like one of the last things that I had been working on. I know I just said I had this made, but I did not have this created. This was one of the hardest parts of the world to recreate because it's so weird. Like the hexagons are in such strange places. But it's finally finished, and I am so glad. It is such a big weight off my chest. This dungeon used to be unfinished for so long, but now everything finally connects. Also, while I was working on this, I wonder how many people know about this. In the part of the lava fall, there's just a secret here. You can go jump through the lava right here, and I think there's either a heart or a red rupee. I'm pretty sure it's a heart. It's kind of interesting, and it only took me, like, I only figured this out right at the end when I was, like, finishing up the final touches of this room. But yeah, here's some screenshots of how much, like, planning I had to do to make this just fit perfectly. Yeah, it's insane. Also, this room looks a lot more appealing to look at. It used to be lapis lazuli blocks, but now it's actually like concrete powder. Also, we have some more Deku torches in here. We can activate all of them to activate the door, which it makes the pressure rate. Oh my god. Okay, that's a glitch. So apparently it's like constantly filling this pressure plate, so it's like resetting it every time. Alright, pretending that didn't happen. If you look over there, you can see there's iron bars there. We step on the pressure plate and it goes away. So now we can enter this area. And I really like this thing right here. So we go ahead and grab a bomb. We throw it in the position. Boom. And it all falls down. And they come back. That is one thing I forgot to mention, is that once you pick them up, they do respawn, which is also really cool. I love how they like work so well now. It's very satisfying. Alright, so we step on this pressure plate up here, and now we get the platform here to actually start moving up here now too. So that's a new thing that also I got to be working. And I'm not sure if I got this to actually work yet, but let's try it. Let's see if his eye goes red. Yep, it does. Okay, hopefully this makes the thing work. Nice! It all works. I'm glad I actually got that finished. But yeah, that's basically everything that is in Dodongo's cavern. Whole thing is finished. Now I just need to finish the enemies again. Things are really starting to come together now. Like, it doesn't feel like there's much left. There's still so much left, though. Next we're up is Lord Jabu Jabu. So, I only just remembered that I, like, haven't ever shown this dungeon. And I doubt any of it works right now, because it's still in the command block phase. But I do have it, like, created. Like, the whole dungeon is pretty much finished. It just doesn't work. But I thought I'd show it off a little bit just to show what it looks like and how everything works. This platform did used to work, but it does not currently. So yeah, pretty much everything's just broken. We do have Ruto, though, here. And apparently the black carpet on some of these broke. Huh. Unfortunately, it's not happening right now, but these used to also slowly teleport you down, like this. And with different colored wool right here, it would teleport you out of the block if you got too close into it. So it works just fine. You don't take damage either, so it's nice. Yeah, we got all these rooms here. Yeah. Everything looks pretty much finished visually, but nothing actually works. After Lon Lon Ranch, once I finish that, I'll come to this dungeon next and make it all work. So this is pretty soon on my list, fortunately. Another dungeon which I have not shown yet, but I have had finished for a while now, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. Which is the Forest Temple. This thing is a beast. It is gigantic. Compared to like all the other dungeons, this one feels like it's just everywhere, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Also, I've been using these things called phase, which is a command that I have in the data pack, which I throw in a certain direction, and it teleports me 10 blocks or so in that direction. Pretty useful if I need to get through walls really quickly. But yeah, we got the entrance, we got this nice little beginning, the main room with the torches. I haven't even been in this thing forever, so I don't know where anything's at. We got this room, which was always really confusing to me. You can tell it's old because I still haven't replaced any of the smooth stone blocks yet. But yeah, we can just like look around, and it's just amazing. It's very maze-like. I used to actually know how the layout worked in this now, but I've already forgotten. One of the cool things I think I almost figured out was like the twisty rooms. There was some oh, no, I didn't get the twisty rooms done, but I did get these rooms to be flipped when needed. If we can check it out right here. Here's the other version of it, I believe. So yeah, we have two versions for each room. Yeah, here we are. So there's one, there's two. Same thing for the other side. Here's one of the stairways. This is where you fight one of the Poes. And this is where you get the fairy bow. And here's one of the outside areas too. Pretty good looking. I still like this after not looking at it for such a long time. It's a pretty good looking build. And finally on our list that I wanted to show off is the Shadow Temple. This was the last thing I was working on before the update. The reason I didn't start on like the Water Temple next was because the update hadn't come yet and I was wanting to work on something still. And I didn't want to make the Water Temple without the water update. So I decided to start working on the Shadow Temple. And it started going pretty good until the update came, and then I had a lot of other stuff on my list of things to do. And I don't know what just happened. But yeah, so here's the entrance. We got the little hookshot things over here. Got the little turn dial thingy. And here's just an example of what like these walls are supposed to be here, but you can walk through them. And if you have the Lens of Truth, they'll be visible or invisible. Currently they don't work because, yeah, command blocks, they changed and I haven't gotten to this area yet. But they will work and it'll be really cool. We have this place where you get the hover boots, which I don't know if we can actually show those real quick. Yep, here we go. So they work a lot better now too. And I think after a while, yeah, you won't get them again. Unlike last time, I believe they'd like, you get the float effect, you wouldn't, and then it'd give it to you again after a little bit. So that doesn't happen anymore, at least. And yeah, now with the hover boots, you can jump a lot farther, and it feels really great. I wish I could make it so it feels like you're sliding a little bit, but that's kind of difficult. I think it more than compensates, though, for how annoying it can be sometimes. Like when you're trying to climb stairs, it feels really weird. So I think it works the same as like hover boots. But yeah, I'm very scared about certain parts of this temple just because of how much there is. Like the pirate ship, I have not gotten to yet. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. I've had two theories. One is to just move the boat block by block and have the player like standing on it. I don't know how that'll work when you put the enemies on it though. Like how the enemies will react. And then the other idea, which is big, is to move the walls and keep the boat in the same position. So like I'll stand here and then I'll move this whole thing like to the left, block by block. I don't know how that'll work, but I'm sure as heck gonna try it at some point. We'll see how laggy it is though, that's my biggest concern. And here's the biggest room that's in this thing. All the main stuff is basically laid out already. It's just making the rest of the area. And yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to show in this video of everything that has happened since my last update video. It's just a lot. There's so much. And I'm not stopping. No breaks. Now that there's Christmas break, I can actually work on this like a lot more. But yeah, the next thing that I'm going to be working on is finishing Lon Lon Ranch, because I've already got a few things figured out here. When we're in Lon Lon Ranch, we have the horse that's running around the circle. We have more than 7 horses. Let me change the time. So at night, they go away. In the day, they're here. We got 7 of them in the pen and 1 out here. And we have Ingo inside. Says some things. And yeah, I just need to get them to talk, and like how once you wake up Talon at Hyrule Castle, this door becomes locked at night, and the mini game that shows up here. Also, this looks terrifying because there's 2 entities in one, and it looks like he's has one eye open. But yeah, my main goal is to finish Lon Lon Ranch for Child Link, and after that, work on Zora's Or no, Lord Jabu Jabu's belly or whatever. So see you guys then, hopefully, as long as nothing weird happens. Or maybe the boomerang will happen. We'll see. That is the item in Lord Jabu Jabu, so I will need to finish that. Oh my god. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys then.